A young woman was caught on camera behaving strangely inside a hotel elevator. She looked terrified. She kept hiding, pressing buttons, and reacting to something no one else could see. Days later, she was found dead inside a locked water tank. And to this day, no one can explain how she got there. Elisa Lam was a 21-year-old student from Canada. She was intelligent, curious, and loved to travel. In early 2013, she decided to take a solo trip across California. She documented everything online, posting photos, thoughts, and experiences. To anyone watching her journey, she seemed excited and full of life. There was no sign that anything was wrong. During her trip, Elisa checked into the Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles. At the time, it was known for being cheap and accessible. But what Elisa didn't know was that the hotel had a dark and disturbing past. Over the years, it had been connected to violent crimes, unexplained deaths, and even serial killers. Some people believed the place itself had a strange energy. But Elisa had no reason to suspect anything. To her, it was just another stop on her journey. A few days into her stay, something changed. Elisa stopped contacting her family. She didn't check out. She didn't respond to messages. Then suddenly, she was gone, with no clear explanation. No signs of struggle. No witnesses. Just silence. Then police released a piece of footage that would shock the world. Security camera footage from inside one of the hotel elevators. In the video, Elisa enters the elevator and begins pressing multiple buttons. But instead of leaving, she hesitates. She steps toward the door, then quickly backs away. She peeks into the hallway as if she's checking if someone is there. Her movements become more erratic, more urgent, almost like she's hiding or trying to avoid something. Then something even stranger happens. The elevator door refuses to close. Despite all the buttons she presses, it stays open. Elisa continues moving in and out of the elevator. At one point, she presses herself against the wall, hiding from view. Then she steps outside again and begins making unusual hand gestures. Slow, deliberate, almost as if she's communicating with someone. But no one is visible. This was the last time Elisa Lam was ever seen alive. After this footage, she disappeared completely. Days passed with no leads. Search efforts turned up nothing. It was as if she had simply vanished. At this point, investigators were running out of answers. It was as if Elisa had completely disappeared, without leaving a single trace behind. Then something unusual began happening inside the hotel. Guests started complaining about the water. They said it looked strange. Some described it as dark or discolored. Others said it had a strange taste. At first, no one thought much of it, until the complaints became too frequent to ignore. Maintenance workers were sent to investigate. They went up to the rooftop, where the hotel's water tanks were located. One of the tanks was opened, and inside, they found Elisa Lam. Her body had been in the water the entire time. Unseen, above the hotel, while guests continued using that same water. But what made the case truly disturbing was how she got there. The roof was locked. The water tank was sealed. There were no clear signs of forced entry. No clear explanation. No evidence that anyone helped her. And no way to explain how she could have done it alone. Over time, several theories emerged. Some believed Elisa was being followed by someone. Others suggested she may have been experiencing a psychological episode. But many people were not convinced. They pointed to the elevator footage, the strange behavior, the unexplained details, and they asked one question: was there something else involved? To this day, the death of Elisa Lam remains one of the most disturbing mysteries ever recorded. No one has been able to fully explain what happened. And the elevator footage still leaves more questions than answers. What do you think really happened? Subscribe to Disturbing Mysteries Explained for more chilling stories. Because some mysteries refuse to be solved.